I actually really loved that our last mission that we did before going to the next planet was on Penacony. I think it's just something so special about seeing this image as we're ready to move on to the next planet. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming, and that's the way we do things, kind of like it's going to take a while sometimes as well. I am super excited and nervous, and very nervous. By the way, my name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. And we can see the whole crew is over there right now. There's another member of the crew that's not part of the crew. Jade is just standing there as well, probably just observing things, you know, just in case. Today we're going to be using the team that I actually have here. That's not the final team. I want to make this clear. This is not the team I'm using for Firefly. It's the team that I have right now for Firefly. Lacha, Hanya, and Bronya are the characters I put on a team when I don't have the full team ready yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to level up more characters for Firefly and kind of maybe like, you know, add some more stuff to her team as well. And of course other characters as well. But Firefly is fully leveled. The only thing that's not great about Firefly right now is maybe I want to get her speed stat up a bit more. We'll see how that goes as well. She's not, again, you guys know I'm never going to have perfect characters anyway. Let's head on to the next planet. Oh my god.
Please stand by, passengers.
Oh.
The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
We're going to be making weird noises, I think, a lot today. Black Swan isn't joining us. Where's Sunday? Interesting, because we just had the last mission with Sunday as well.
She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us.
That's fair.
So she's waiting in the party car.
That's more than fair.
Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus.
It's like, how'd you decide that? And then Black Swan's like, I saw the live stream. I saw the live stream on Mihoyo's page. She could read our minds.
I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind.
Sure, it's everyone's take, of course. Where's Sunday?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest.
Fair enough.
Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
For sure. And I think that's what Sunday's going to need. He's going to need like some random encounters and some random aspects of his day. You know, and I genuinely mean it. Like, I think that like what Welt is saying is so true. Sometimes like you just need like a very sudden push, you know what I mean? In a direction you've never been before to find a place that you actually want to be. Let the control freak Loza control. Let's send him to Washtopia. He's pretty laid back about this, huh?
Laid back? That's not exactly a word I associate.
Yeah, he's very
with him.
about. Even now, he said he's going to continue to be about like order, but like in a healthy way, you know. Let's start voting on our destination. I love to do a vote every time.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
I vote for that. Actually, we went to a different planet altogether.
Mr. McHale's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. Though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Right. And I think this, like, you know, would be an interesting place. I mean, like, I don't think there's one planet that would be uninteresting to go to in the cosmos.
Next, we have Malustanin, the agate world.
Look, little pom-pom.
That's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended.
Yeah, we're going there.
A world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Hopefully we get to go there at some point too as well, because again, I understand that like it's dangerous, but like Adrilla is my favorite Aeon, easily.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
Yeah, 100%. He's so right.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
And that's where we're going, right? Amphoreus.
Ah, planet not recorded in the databank. And a world even Akivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Mm-hmm. And that's the big thing. The Express can achieve a perpetual motion. We don't really have a choice in a time like this, do we? No one wants to go to Edo Star. No one wants to go to Washtopia. I guess we could say this.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other
And
options.
that's the thing. We have to think practically about it, right?
Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
Oh my god, look at this trio. Couldn't be happy to be with them. What's the best we start off this mission? And Don Hung goes, by the way, I'll stay behind. It's like, no, please.
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, If it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Yeah, go full Trailblaze.
Agreed.
Oh, done Hungaries too.
So, everyone's leaning toward the uncharted world? It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express.
By the way, I'm feeling this so heavily right now. Like, because Penacony was such a huge deal. It was such a heavy story. And it just hit me that we're like leaving, technically now.
That includes me too. I'm for Amphoreus.
There we go.
Looks like Pom Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all.
Pom Pom's like, yay, no official documents.
It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Oh man, I'm so nervous but excited.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement.
Yeah.
I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan.
I'd better start packing up too. Or should I go chat some more with the others?
We're definitely going to chat some more with the others. But like, yeah, this feeling of like about to leave another planet. I feel like, just being honest, it's heavier now. I think like it was less heavy in Xian Show not because Xian Show wasn't great, it was fantastic, but I feel like, you know, Beelzebub was our first and Penacony was the biggest so far. So we really felt it there. With the Xian Show, it was like, I feel like we came back to the Xian Show very quickly. Would you say? I feel like Xian Show has been our like most revisited area too. And Penacony might be a revisited area too after we leave too, but this feels like the heaviest for some reason. I think it's just because the story of Penacony was so huge. Let's talk to our companions before we go back.
Ah, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts,
Huge
isn't
deal.
it? Worlds
I did not
that
know
have
I
been
clicked there.
mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time.
See, I've gotten the habit again of not pressing circle. It doesn't feel any different to me. I would not have said that. It feels very different. Yeah, you're supposed to press circle here so you don't advance the text options.
But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes.
The reason why I forgot to like press circle is because like I play so many games. So like Ace Attorney, X to advance. Dispatch, X to choose a choice. You know, Genshin, X to advance. So like I forget the very good not cheat, but hack that you guys have taught me to press circle instead.
A world
Sometimes
yet
I
to
forget
be
it.
explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting Nameless would turn that
I love that they're
opportunity
making this
down.
about the nameless aspect too, right? The idea of like that this is what a nameless would want. And an opportunity hard to come by.
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze.
So huge. It's so huge. And that's what I'm talking about, like the excitement that they're getting just from the idea of like on the base level, right? Because like for us as players, it's also like, oh, we get to see a new planet, we get to and they probably feel that way too, and we also get to go to a new area, there's gonna be new characters, all this stuff too. But then it makes you even more excited because the characters are fulfilling something that's so huge to their story, which is the idea of what they see as trailblazing. And everyone kind of like collectively agreed that seeing a new planet is a huge deal, an uncharted planet.
This time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the Astral
Hell yeah.
Charts. I don't mind telling you,
Hell yeah.
I'm a little excited.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. So, which way is my bunk? Oh, they'll show me. Yeah, they'll show me. So the party car is the optional stuff. And the passenger cabin 100% is also talking to people as well. So I'm guessing if we go to the party this is the passenger. So party cabin first, just in case. Hopefully, again, it's sometimes I will by accident skip the optional stuff, but I don't want to skip it here 100%. Who's down here? So we have Black Swan. I think that's actually to pack up. Yeah, so let's go talk to Sunday, and let's talk to Black Swan as well. It's so crazy that Sunday's just here, by the way.
Dear Nameless, trailblazing must be tiring.
Hey, Sunday.
Please sit.
How you doing,
And
Sunday?
rest
You
your
like
weary
it on my ship?
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
We're going to Amphoreus.
I see.
Thank God someone said it because I didn't know how to say it. You're taking it very calmly.
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Yep, it's the biggest step. Making the first step is the biggest step. It's the biggest step. Very happy for Sunday, really am. And the thing is, like, as well, like we talked about it a million and one times when it comes to Sunday, like the acknowledgement that he did wrong and the actual steps to move forward are such a what the I don't think I've ever seen this area. Is this his Pom Pom's little area? His break room? There's a Christmas outfit? What? What? How much did these cost? Oh, that you get them in advance and stuff like that? Stop. That's so cute. That's so cute. Okay, let's go talk to Black Swan.
Would you care for some jokes?
By the way, I don't. Here's the thing. Can I be honest with you? I don't drink alcohol anymore. I did years ago. And again, by the way, I hope it never sounds like I'm being like, I don't drink. I'm great at this stuff. But if I had an area like this in my cabin, I'd love to just like sit down and have like a cup of tea at the table here. Hey, Black Swan.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Oh, a decision made by you, suggested by you. Why is the garden turned to us for help? That's a good question.
Truth be told, it's more of a personal request.
Okay.
Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case.
Yes. Yes.
Dazzling, yet out of reach.
That makes perfect sense to me. What a better place to get new memories than a place that's completely uncharted. Is it snowing in here? Is it for Christmas that it's snowing in the... That's a cool touch if it is.
I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where
honestly,
you come
totally
in.
understandable.
Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus.
So smart.
Cut through the thick mist and bring the world's memories back to life.
I'm not just sitting here praising Black Swan as a character. Like, I think that just like writing as well just makes so much sense for Black Swan's character. And I'm not saying I'm not praising her as like as a person, but it's like it just makes perfect sense. Like as a player, I'm sitting here going, yeah, that makes so much sense. Who's better to like find the heart of a planet than the Trailblazers? We've proven that with Bale, we've proven that with Penacony, we've proven that with Xianqiu, and they've proven that for years and years before I was even a Trailblazer. So and not only that, but having Black Swan be like, yeah, I want to find out like all these uncharted memories. It makes perfect sense.
I trust you won't disappoint me.
Black Swan, how could I ever disappoint you? How could I ever do that? Yeah, it just makes sense writing-wise. It makes perfect sense. I think it's snowing here. Or maybe it's just stars. Maybe. But I like the idea that they would, you know, paint it up for Christmas as well. Let's go talk to some other people here as well. Let's go talk to some other people. Man, look at this place. By the way, tell me which is your, in the comments as well, by the way, along with whatever other comment you want to make, what do you think the prettiest place in Honkai Star Rail is so far? I still think it's the Xianqiu's main area. I think it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite locations ever. Knock knock, looking for a pretty man. You always say that. Yeah, I do always say that. How you doing?
I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more.
Are you nervous, Don Hung?
Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine.
Oh.
Just trust the crew.
How far they've come as well, and how close they are
We've never
too.
had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later.
I think they've done such a good job with Don Hung's character here, because he's a character that doesn't like big crowds, not because he doesn't like people. He loves his family on the Astral Express, and if someone needs help, he'll help them right away. He's someone who has like a lot of trauma, and I genuinely think that's a big reason why, like, you know, if you come from a very like crowded area, and I think that that's what you would call the Xianqiu more than any other area. I think the Xianqiu is very crowded together. I think like his hatred for like crowds and stuff like that comes from like, you know, his horrible past, mixed with like coming from a planet that hated them. That is, to me, again, when I say crowded, I mean like Penacony's bigger. and Balebog's big too. But the way people are spread out in Balebog feels way less clustered. I feel like Zansho is so narrow in its location that like it's all crowds. You know what I mean? It's all crowds all the time. Well, if it isn't the cutest girl who ever lived. Oh my god. What? Why would you keep that picture? That's when we got trapped by Ule. People like died. March. That was cool though. That was a cool moment. That was also a cool moment, I suppose. That was adorable. That's you on Balebog. I'd remember that anywhere. One of the best moments of all time. There's Argenti. That picture, keeping that picture is insane, March. Genuinely. You know?
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos.
I can see.
Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish.
Real life? Weirdly enough, it's when I get to relax in the midpoint of the journey. You know, when you're kind of settled in on your journey a little bit and you're more comfortable with the journey in the game. Gaining deeper connections with people. The start of the journey, the middle journey, when some gains are made. Yeah, this is it. 100%. Yep.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping.
No problem. I'd love to.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Yes. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, like, that's a good question by what's your favorite part of the journey. But for me, it's like, say if I'm like traveling to... Say if I'm like, you know, traveling to multiple different places or something like that. Like, the midpoint is usually nice, you know? It's the nicest part. Oh my lord. Dad. Mom. Dad, mom. Yeah, this is a really nice thing. It's a nice thing that everyone's kind of excited to go, and it's also nice that for once Don Hung is calming us down about the trip, you know what I mean? Not that he wouldn't ever, like, support us with that stuff, he always does. But this is a huge deal for everybody. It's a huge deal, and I'm very excited to be able to do this. Pack up luggage. After much deliberation, you realize the insufficient preparation is good as no preparation. Might as well toss your luggage aside. Never mind, having some preparation is better than none. Even the formalities have their place. I agree.
Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot to take in the views during the warp.
I'm super excited.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
This is huge. It's huge. We are now on the most recent planet, technically. Look at this cutscene. They always do the cutscenes very well. Like they make a oh.
There's nothing there.
Oh? What?
Confusing.
Yes, always. Whoa.
The answer lies
Whoa.
hidden in the starry sky.
It's like an infinity symbol?
Here it is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
With the music in the background, it's absolutely incredible, guys. I'm like mesmerized. Look at this just floating in the middle of space.
The eternal land. Amphoreus.
Oh my god, eternal, it's infinity. It's shaped like an 8 is hilarious. So bright, blindingly bright.
As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet.
So, it's surrounded by massive chaotic matter that conceals it. So, you can't just find it normally. You can't.
Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place. And along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
So without Black Swan, we would not have been able to go here. But it's kind of a mutual thing, right? She needs us to explore this place. We need fuel. We would not have found this place without her.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror. So if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must be home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
What? 3? Whenever we find one, it's always like emphasized as a massive moment.
I would even go as far as to say eons themselves.
Dude, we haven't even gotten there yet. Honkai, we haven't even arrived.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos, now that is hard to fathom.
That's honestly, like, I didn't even think of it that way from Welt. It's like the fact that they have like beings here that are comparable to aeons, but it's left undetected. That shows how like mysterious this place is.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
Erudition, okay.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
Erudition, remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the 3rd path a mystery.
Wow.
I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all.
When Black Swan says she has no clue about something, that makes it kind of scarier, in my opinion. But it's a path that can rival the other paths at the very least. At the very least.
This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths.
Whoa.
Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be
So
revealed.
only if we enter in here, the true nature will be revealed. So this is literally a result of 3 interwoven Aeon paths. Like, I don't mean like the Aeons did it themselves, but like people who are like, am I right in saying this? The people who are comparable to the power, 3 beings comparable to emanators. Black Swan says the Aeons themselves. So they were able to make this thing hidden. They were the ones who did this.
Still, we know far too little about the planet.
100%.
What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field.
Now I see why databanks are important. Have no fear, Resilient will volunteer.
I know you're fearless even in the face of death, but don't act recklessly. Everyone values you.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much. And I go again. He means it.
Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think
March.
we might be missing someone.
Yeah, I just didn't see her with the angle. Where's March 7th?
She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the war.
Check on her.
That's not like
Yeah.
March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room.
110%.
Something feels
No,
off.
and her saying this.
Please, all of you go ahead without me. I'll join you
You know what I
later.
mean? Like, if this, it's one of those situations where like they're not just doing this for no reason.
March?
Oh Jesus
in
Christ!
here?
Please just be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's okay. You okay?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh.
I just feel really weak after the war.
Oh no. Did you come down with something? That's very strange because she's again, as Himiko said, usually the most excited. It's not like her.
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get
March,
sick.
you're very pretty, and pretty girls can get sick. And if you're a pretty girl out there, then please understand that it's okay to get sick.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
Gladly. A little Black Swan came with us too. Very weird. Black Swan presses her forward against March 7th's head as if feeling the latter's body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of
So it is something to do with her memories then.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
External stimulus.
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
It's a lovely room. Don't worry about it, poor gal.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
Okay, that makes sense, right? We know what Robin can do at the very least. Oh, the mimetic stuff here as well.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon,
oh no,
or even Amphoreus itself.
I agree. That's
yeah, and if
likely
Black
the
Swan and
case.
Sunday are both saying this, then I have to, you know, go with that.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell.
Right, okay. He's saying it could happen to everyone as well. I don't know, it just seems too, like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to wish anything happened to March ever.
Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
Honkai, I'm going to delete you. I'm going to delete you. Are we legit not getting the trio again? Now here's the thing, I want to say, story-wise, no issue whatsoever. Like, whatever they're doing here clearly is just like the other times. They built up stuff with Don Hung as well, and he's been part of the story. March will be part of the story. I have 100% faith in the fact that they will do something incredible with March, right? Just like they did with Don Hung with Boot Hill, just like they did with Don Hung back in the Xian show. I know March will not just be excluded from the story. I know this, but selfishly, I'm expressing my selfishness. I want March and Donna with me, but I understand that, like, the story-wise, it's gonna make sense whatever they're doing. You know, it's really difficult because it's like, I have so much faith in these guys, but at the same time, I selfishly like want to like break that faith and bring her with me. You know, but like if she's sick, she's sick. If it's too dangerous, it's too dangerous. But you know, selfishly, there's a thing on my side of me that's like, I want March to be with us, but like again, worry-wise, I don't want her to get more sick. Story-wise, I know what's gonna make sense.
It's okay, Himeko.
Oh no.
I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
And she's been like the main, like, because here's the thing, the trio is Don Hong, Stell, March. And I really feel like it never feels fully complete without all of us. But it's always fun when we're whoever we're with, right? 100%. March is always the one who's like such a go-getter about this stuff. You know what I mean?
Here.
No.
Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there. But looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
I'm so... How could I leave you by yourself? How could we?
What's with the melodramatic turn? I'll be fine.
Again, it's so difficult because I have 100% faith in Honkai Star Rail. I have so much faith. I have so much faith in them that this is going to be incredible, whatever they have planned for March. So much faith. But at the same time, too, I'm like, no, give me one planet again where we have the trio.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can
Let's include her.
rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
I'm so, again, I hope I'm not being, like, annoying. like, because there's like 3 parts of me tearing me apart. Legitimately. I'm looking at March and I'm like, I want her to be okay. There's a selfish part of me that wants her to come with us. And then there's a third part of me that has so much faith in Honkai Star Rail that it's like all jumbled up together. I was so happy. I was like, we're getting the trio together. And it's also really well done how they had Sunday and Black Swan give us information on this.
Nice.
Let's go talk to the gang.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
That's Welt. Yes, that's what I was thinking. That we're going to have something revealed about our past here.
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to 6-phased ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us.
Fair enough. If that's what we think.
I want you and Don Hung to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it?
I mean, 100%. This is a crew that like is gonna work no problem. Don Hong and Stell. Like I love being with Don Hong. I just was so excited for the trio.
I see our adventure in Penacony has helped you grow into an experienced nameless.
Himiko, that means the world. That means so much.
Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's backs.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Grown-up stuff? Yeah, sending us into an unknown planet is not grown up, but I get what he's saying. It's like probably like analytical research stuff.
Chin up, Welt. You'll get your chance out of the field.
Welt's upset. Welt is that like I think Welt is that guy who sits in the bar and watches the younger bands play and goes, no one asked me to go up there and play.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th too. I can do that.
Surprisingly, like it's like I don't trust Black Swan like the way I trust the rest of the crew, but I trust her to not do something bad to March 7th.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two.
Perfect.
I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon.
Oh yeah?
I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time.
Yeah, you better. You better this time. Although, like, if Don Hong had a reason to stay too, I would be okay with it too. But like, man, look at this place out here as well. But like, I totally understand that like what the game is doing. You know what I mean? It makes perfect sense to me. Like, when I say it makes perfect sense, I mean like I don't understand what's happening, but I mean like in terms of a story, as I said, I have faith in it. But like, I'm glad Don Hong is with us at the very least. You know what I mean? I'm glad Don Hong is with us at the very least. It's so funny because I was like so ready to go to the planet right away, but like I think it is very Honkai Star Rail to have us like do a bunch of stuff beforehand, you know? Man, this place is beautiful to do. Holy hell. What a vision there.
Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Sure.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
Oh, yeah?
Your very own car!
Huh? I feel like I'm gonna wake up now. It's the weirdest thing. Like, what? Or what now?
Amphoreus is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there.
Okay.
Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphoreus.
Okay, I mean, again, it just took me by surprise. I'm grateful. So grateful. It just took me so by surprise.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
I'm glad that it's like a space car, because I genuinely thought it was going to be like convertible or like a Nissan. The Express is more multi-purpose than I thought.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way. All right?
All right, yeah, well, sure.
Get going whenever you're ready. Pom Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting
Love
discoveries.
that. Love that he's so excited about that. I'm ready. Oh. Where we're
Car ready
going?
for detachment. 3,
So we're literally doing it right now.
1.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what is it gonna look like? Oh my god, it's like it's a train car. I thought they were giving me like a convertible. This is a first, right?
There.
What? What's this? Who's that? Oh my... What is that? What is this area? Look at this. Dark, foggy... Did something shoot us? It did. Something shot at us. Jesus Christ. Did you see the area? Like dark, foggy mountains? Craggy stone? What did we just get ourselves into? Who shot at us? Oh my god, what the hell? The murals on the wall? Oh my god, what the hell? It's like a... There's our car that detached. Look at this scene. Oh, Don Hong, you okay? He's like breathing heavily too. Oh my... Oh my god. Look at the lighting here. All the murals on the wall. The stone. The pillars. Look at the image of that as well there too. This feels like an ancient civilization. This feels like an ancient civilization. Jesus Christ, look what happened to Don Hong. Something shot at us. Something shot at us. Don Hong is slumped in the corner of the wreckage. His well-being is uncertain. No, Jesus Christ. Why would I say any of these? I guess this is the most still. You see Don Hong's chest is rising and falling, proof that life still lingers in him. I mean, none of these I would like to do. Well, yeah, maybe I'd like to do this, but you know what I mean? Like, in this moment, it doesn't seem totally appropriate. You recall the moment you first met Don Hong on March 7th. No pain, no way. Yes, this is the way, I guess. Again, like, I don't want, like, I'm not trying to kiss Don Hong. It's the least, like, I don't want to slap him. I don't want to shake him. I guess we're kissing Don Hong. It's as if someone is shouting in your ears, just do it. It's variably whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you finally lean down and he's going to wake up. Yeah, I knew it. We were not going to get doing mouth-to-mouth with Don Hong.
Sorry, Don Hong.
The determined look on her face?
Sorry for what?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to do mouth-to-mouth with Don Hong, right? Which is, you know, one of the reasons I would have chosen. Because the other reason, like, shake him or slap him, I'm not doing that. At least mouth-to-mouth's an actual medical thing. But then again, that's, like, not going to help all the time with, like, someone slumped over.
How long were we out for?
I have no idea, but something attacked us. Something shot us down into the sky. And if you're in concealed land, I imagine that seeing something crash through your ozone layer is probably going to scare you.
You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out.
No way.
It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces.
Jesus, so Don Hong with his last bit of energy dragged us out of the car. He's so beautiful. He's such a beautiful person. That's our guy.
We should try making contact with the Express.
110%. Himiko, we made a smooth landing. It looks like there's civilization out here. We made a smooth landing, but I guess she's trying not to worry her, maybe? Farewell, my friends. It's not sending. This looks like an ancient civilization.
I guessed as much.
My heart's pounding.
It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now.
I mean, I feel in safe hands being with Don Hong, and Don Hong, you know, probably feels good being with Stell too. But what have we stumbled upon?
Let's find some place safe to set up a base of operations first. This statue and the buildings we've seen
Yep.
so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus.
110%. I say ancient civilization because, like, obviously, like, this would be considered ancient in my time. But, like, if you see murals, if you see buildings, architecture, that's civilization.
We can only hope that they're not hostile toward outsiders.
They're at least protective. Are we back to being fugitives again? Whoa. Are you okay? What is this? What was that? It's like a little pink bunny?
What is it?
Did you not see that? Show yourself, peeping Tom. I thought I heard something.
Someone's here? Ready your weapon and stay alert.
Very smart.
Let's
My
find
heart
out
is
what's
pounding.
behind that gate. Stay quiet.
The smoke here? This image, by the way, with the lighting up here. Absolutely incredible. Like, look, I want to, oh, so, wait. We're in a domain. We're in a domain. What? They went all out. The fire up here looks amazing. The murals on the wall. Yeah, dude does point to civilization. It's gorgeous. Very Greek architecture style stuff. There's even like stuff I guess here. I'm guessing, and I do. Wait, the internet's not bad now. How's my internet good here? Oh, because we're in a domain. It's the internet gets bad when we're like in a rougher place that has a lot of stuff, I think. So maybe, yeah. Look at this. Yeah, whatever happened, like the area looked amazing, by the way. The black craggy mountains, you know, terrifying but beautiful at the same time too.
Hold on. It opened on its
Oh
own.
my god, this area. Look at this. These candles around the place.
Why is it so dark?
There they are, look.
Is it nighttime already?
Everything's getting a bit blurry too. Look at that down there. This music has so much like heavy energy to it as well. What? The laughter? What are we seeing here now as well? It's like gone back in time or something. Look at this over here. That's gorgeous. Holy hell, it's gorgeous. With the different statues in the distance. Oh my freaking god, this is gorgeous. But what the hell are we witnessing here? What? This is one of the most like heavy heart like pounding introductions I've seen to an area ever. My heart is pounding. I can't get over how cool the area is over here. Look.
Over there. That
You see it now too.
pink thing.
Wait, you see it too?
Yes. It's not an illusion.
Fantastic. At least we're not crazy. Can I say that like the smoky, foggy, and darkness of the mountains is such a great touch, and that's also what's making my heart like pound as well. Like this whole area feels like nothing we've seen before in the game. There's a darkness to this, but also like a heavy epicness to this. Look at that building up there as well. Holy freaking hell. So I think
There it is again. Is it doing all of this?
I'm scared.
This phenomenon is it's hard to explain.
I'm scared. It generally feels like they're bringing us into the future and the past at the same time too. Look how gorgeous this is. Like we're going back from past to future to get us across like different locations, but it looks like they can like send us from future into past, right? I don't know what's happening, man. This music is so cool. It's like it's so low in tone, but it feels like it's part of the start of an epic. What are we about to witness now as well?
It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like?
It was like this pink flying bunny. A cat of sorts? It was like a rabbit. It looks like a rabbit to me.
Unlike any of the known species in our databank. But I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's very true.
Back when we were trailblazing into Eurilo 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet.
Great.
But
Yeah.
with Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little black swan told us about the world.
And I think it's actually like what makes this even heavier, right? And I think you would agree. Maybe you guys would agree with that too. The reason why this feels so heavy is not only just like the setting, the fogginess, the craggy mountains, the beautiful like ancient civilization style that they have going on here, some Greek elements, like all this stuff leads to like, you know, a feeling of an epic story that, you know, to me is making my heart pound. But also at the same time too, this is uncharted territory. We're lonely here. We're alone. We can't afford to screw this. What should we do now? Find a local?
I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside.
Oh man.
That was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this, having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry.
The reason is it any match for my baseball bat? Is it any match for your dragon transmutation?
I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move.
100%. I think it's very realistic and good that Don Hung mentioned the language barrier. Because again, we're in a place that we don't know what they speak. We don't know how far their civilization has come. But I do also like, again, in terms of story, that he's given us an indication of how far they might have come by being like, well, they actually, like, if you think about it, like, they created this amazing technology, which means that they have at least that much advancement. But it's like, it's hard to believe that someone would have that advancement. Oh, wait, are we out of the domain thing? No, we're not. Okay. The only reason why I would say that, like, I don't know, to me, looking back at history, it might not be the same thing, but like a lot of ancient civilizations created like some crazy technology. But what Don Hung is saying is that the technology created here is like something like that can take down a car within seconds of it entering the planet's orbit. That's some pretty advanced technology. That's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? So he's definitely right in that sense. Oh my god.
Now that's one monumental city gate.
Oh my god. Oh.
Imposing and somewhat archaic.
Great way to put it.
Could it be a cultural site?
Imposing's a great way to put it. Look at the banners as well. The statues of people there, like that with the gray in front of the red there. The lighting here as well. The fogginess on the ground. Is that like air, like wind passing through? This is a stunning area. Holy hell. And that's where we passed through as well, right? Yeah, that's an insane vision up there as well. I think it's a good time to remind everybody as well before we go any further, because they look like at least like living creatures of some kind up here. Before we go any further, I do not want any spoilers or hints about anything. I do not need them. And as always, I'm going to say this right now because like I feel like I sometimes just have to be very serious about it, because like sometimes people think it's a debate. It's not a debate. It's not a conversation. What I see as a spoiler is what's a spoiler, because sometimes I'll have people come back and be like, well, I don't see it as a spoiler. The answer is always going to be not your choice. And if it's one of those situations where it's like, well, I want to post that, then again, and then it's like, it's an unfortunate thing because I love the HSR comments, but like there's always 1% of people that I'm gonna have to be like, out. Because what happens usually is that a mod will come to me like, oh yeah, some people are hinting at this stuff, and they don't tell me a name, by the way, so I never like have like and I never would hold a grudge anyway. I hope people know that I wouldn't hold a grudge anyway. But it's one of those situations where I will have to be like, if it's repeat offenses, they will tell me a name, and I'll just have to find the name and go out. It's a matter of understanding that this is a playthrough the way I want to do it. And that's the way we're going to do it as we're going forward. It's not like a thing where you're going, well, I actually don't think it's a spoiler. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. It's whatever I think it's a spoiler is going to be a spoiler. And I feel like my spoiler rules are reasonable. Look at that doorway over there as well. Oh no, there's statues. Look at this area. The lighting here is perfect. The way it has like darkness to it, but there's like a beautiful like moonlight aspect to it.
Well, it looks like no one lives in this area. And that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen.
This is such a heavy energy to this. It does. Like exploring this place, it makes me feel so nervous. but also excited at the same time too. It has such an imposing feeling to this whole place does.
Look at that.
It's incredible, isn't it? I think it always, yeah, it's incredible. Is that what we passed by then when we came down here?
Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, this civilization is more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'd be able to make out the details.
That's such a smart thing from Don, because again, I would be like, oh yes, this architecture as well. I'd be like, oh yeah, look what they can create and all this stuff too. But yeah, if you have something that's like a pillar, like a statue, it doesn't matter if it's a statue of a celebrity or if it's a statue of... Because if it was a statue of a celebrity, then you could be like, oh, they all believe in celebrity status, right, at the very least. So, like, I do think that, like, he's very smart to be able to, like, think of this aspect as well. Very, very smart. But that's Don Hung.
If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time.
Oh my god, he's still thinking of March. He's still thinking of March. Can we take photos here as well? Start taking a photo. Look, are we gonna notice these statues, by the way? Look at this. A humanoid statue, rather comical pose. You can't tell where it's dangerous. It's dangerous, but not to get too close. Look, oh my god, look at these. What's this one? A humanoid statue does not move. You can't tell if it's dangerous, so we're still worried about whether it's dangerous or not. Let's take this picture for March. Holy hell, look at this. A giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. Look at this image. I'm sorry, before we go any further, look at this. In the distance amongst the foggy mountains, the darkness of like this area, this lit statue. The perspective on this from where we are to all the way over there we're with the pillars, the trees in the distance, the statues then just before it, the mountains above it too. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Holy hell. It's at its top, the sky appears torn open. Or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7 were here, she'd definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the teen's photographer duties for now. Photograph the distance giant sphere. I think March 7's imagination is not just because she's a girl. I think it's because she's one of the most inventive people in general. It doesn't matter if she was a girl or a boy or whatever gender, honestly. She's just very inventive. Photograph the distant giant sphere 100%. I think the perspective is great here. That's actually great. And it's not because I'm a good photographer, it's just that this area is amazing. I love that Don Hung has remembered to take the pictures for March as well. Like, that's so cute. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any history and secrets hidden behind it. Actually, it's really great the way they're doing this too. We're taking pictures while also observing all the areas. Really good idea. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. Jesus. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper in your ear.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
She's always with us. Again, another stunning area. If there's anything I learned from, like, learning about photography, off-center pictures always look good to me.
These turned out great. They deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall.
100%. Huh? Wait. Did the statues move?
Something's wrong.
Did the statues move? Don Hung is like ready.
Watch out!
What? No way, the statues moved?
These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms?
That's terrifying. What the
They want to
hell?
keep us here. With the dead end and a cliff edge
Look at
behind us,
them.
there's no other way out. We're going to have to fight them.
I'm sorry, but look at them. You can't say it's trailblazing until you land a hit with your bat. I guess so. Yeah, it is like very Greek, right? It's very Greek. Look at the outfits.
Let's do this.
Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. So there's a war armor now? When war armor is destroyed, deal damage to enemies, delay their actions, and regenerates energy for the attacker. Attacking enemies with destroyed war armor will also additionally deal damage to them. War armor will completely be repaired at the end of the enemy's turn.
Joining the battle.
Oh my god, we're playing as Sam now as well. Again, I understand this team is not great. I understand it's not meant to be like, it's not going to be like this amazing thing, right? I understand that. But it's just temporary while I level up other characters.
Detonate.
And I'm going to be learning how to use her as well.
Like fireflies to a flame. I will
Enhance.
fight for myself
Look at my gal.
until
Look at my gal.
everything burns to ashes.
So cool.
The time is now.
I don't think I think she's more about
Lend
break
me your
damage anyway, but
strength.
like I think she's actually like a she's not meant to be maybe she's not meant to be the main damage dealer, but like still we have her here probably being your main damage dealer right now. Gaining health as she does this too. Okay, that worked out. They turn
You
to stone
still
and then
deny your
get
sins?
destroyed.
They're clear as day.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Every time we attack them, we break down their armor. I actually like this mechanic quite a bit. Look at them. And this music is very like, the voice as well. It's to me, it's very like, oh, look at this image here. It's very like ancient Greek epic movie from like the 30s, I feel like.
Live to fight. Fight to live.
So passionate. The turning to stone then fading away. Great touch. There's the armor gun as well. Really crazy stuff, and there's more as well. Oh, nice. Doesn't matter who we attack first. Oh, it does actually, because one's in the center.
Set the
I love having Firefly on the team. Love it. This image of them fading away into dust is such a great
You don't know
image.
how serious
We've
this
entered
is.
the storm.
I actually think that, like they've done a great job with the presentation of these enemies already.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Recount your sins. By the will of the 10 Lords. The 10 Lords decree. Hereby ordained.
I know people have suggested, by the way, Ruin May and Gallagher,
Allow
I
me
think,
to
as well
see you
for
off.
my Firefly team. I have no problem if that's the case as well, because I looked at my teams as well. I generally have to level with more characters because a lot of my teams are like the same type of characters, which is not a problem because a lot of like Lucha's like a mainstay, but still,
Fight to live!
it's good to have as much variety as possible. I feel like, you know, personally,
Attacked and
we should have saved this until the next
Eternal
round, but it's
sleep
okay.
is not the dead.
This is gonna do
will
not much.
return.
We should have saved it. Well, we can fast forward now, though.
this battle is unavoidable. This is more than.
Ah, they just keep on coming.
Yeah.
How do we break free?
Oh. Oh, we're getting the cutscenes. Who's this? Wait. Wait. No way. He was on the banner.
You've got something interesting.
Wait, what? Mr. Charming over here? Don Hong, what the hell? He did it out of fear. He took our baseball bat?
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Hell. Ever to be safe? He took Stell's baseball bat. Don Hung, understandably so, was trying to protect himself, and he got his spear cut in half by this dude. He was on the banner. He was definitely on the banner. Oh my god. And he had like such a charming glow to him, right? Like an action hero? Or a movie hero? I can understand what he's saying. Yeah, he's speaking our language. White-haired youth, by the way.
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those
Oh.
soldiers are minions of the Strife
Ah.
Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet.
Is he saying that like because we had our weapons out, this happened? Yeah, he was definitely on the banner. I'm just be honest, like we get so many people on the banner that I'm blanking on the name completely. Once they say the name, will come back to me. But he has such like a charming vibe to him, right? Like he's like like a Prince Charming, or like he's like the star of a movie, you know?
If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire.
That's crazy. So they're like defense mechanisms? They're defending Amphoreus? Because we have our weapons out?
Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Oh. All the different outfits as well.
A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
I mean, I think what Donald is saying is like maybe you could have been more civil about it, but I think he was trying to send a message. I think he was intentionally trying to send a message.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Oh, we can sense a great power there as well. Can I say as well, I'm not against this guy trying to like defend his planet in this way. I'm not against him chopping Dan Heng's spear out of his hands or taking Cell's bat. In terms of like a defensive nature, like you don't know who we are. You don't know what we stand for. You know what I mean?
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precaution.
I didn't expect this from this character, by the way. When I saw him on the banner, from my memory, I remember thinking he was going to be like a character that was going to talk like this. And he was going to have a very epic, godly tone to himself. But no, he's Prince Charming. He's Prince Charming.
So,
look
care
at
to
this
share the
image.
reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Fainon, look what you did again!
Fainon.
Taking off only to
Fainon.
get yourself into trouble?
Wait, what?
You even ruined his weapon!
No way!
Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
Oh, is that Triby? Of course we remember Triby because Triby's moveset is absolutely psychotic. So Triby's Amphoreus. Well, that would make sense. Every character we've seen since then on the banner is Amphoreus, right? That means any character that was on the banner that we haven't met yet is probably going to be Amphoreus. I'm guessing. So Triby is here, and Triby's saying, hey, you should have, like, you know, you broke his weapon. Like, so she's being a bit more diplomatic. This is crazy, guys. I'm so excited to meet new characters. So excited.
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's
Oh, adorable.
all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated.
I get what you're saying. Like, no, like, this is one of the most exciting things about coming to a new region is seeing new characters, always. It's my favorite thing. Because again, when I look at things I love about stories, characters are always most important. You got to get those characters right. And, like, what an introduction to, like, new characters here. Fainon taking our bat and knocking the spear out of the way, and then Triby coming along trying to be a diplomat. Not expected whatsoever.
Snowy's just worried you're baddies from
Snowy?
above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort.
You do?
Oh, right. You don't know us yet. We are
We.
Triby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
I cannot believe Triby's the diplomat. No, like she keeps saying we because of the we on the banner, right? There was multiple Tribys.
All right, if you say so, Triby.
Triby.
I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. It put me on high alert.
I actually don't take offense to it. I genuinely think that, like, both parties have, like, I think Stell and Dan Heng have a reason to kind of be like, who the hell are you and why are you doing this? And I think that Fainon also has a case to make that he was defending people, and he actually did, in fairness, put out a fire here.
I understand. We are trailblazers from beyond the sky.
Yeah. No, I think it's so understanding. You're telling them everything already? I mean, I don't know. I think it's better to be honest with these guys now.
Well, there's no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around
Totally
talking
fair.
to us.
Totally fair.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Interesting phrasing.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
Man, how amazing is it that, like, we went from, like, feeling so heavy and my heart pounding, nervousness, scared. I actually feel a little bit of a calmness around Fainon and Triby. And it's excitement to meet new characters, but there's also a feeling of, like, okay, I don't think they're here to hurt us.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think Finon like reduced the impact of what the situation is going to be.
Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple.
Refugees and freed is an interesting word too. So there's refugees here and there's people who haven't been freed. So there's people who were captured.
We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima.
Okay,
They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent.
Fair.
And why I wanted you to put away your weapons.
Fair.
If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting
Fair.
themselves.
Totally fair. Again, I already thought it was fair, but like protecting refugees, yeah, 100%.
I'm Finon, from Ides Elysiae.
Oh
Sorry
my god.
if I offended you just now.
I'm so excited. That's unusual to me. I prefer to when you were being combative. A little longer, I would have shown you what I could really do. I guess we could say this because I don't want to like be combative, but
I'm Dan Hung. This is...
I'm Stel. Yeah, let's just be honest, right? But it's calling to me like the Green Goblin. It's calling to me.
That sounds mighty impressive, but I'm
He's
guessing
chuckling
it's
about
a
though.
nickname? We're meeting each other for the first time, so shouldn't you tell me your actual name?
True. He legitimately has a hero vibe to him.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
So I'm guessing that like when you take out your weapons, these statues become active, so that's why he didn't want them out here because he was worried that they might hurt the refugees, which fair enough.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
Diplomat Triby. I never would have expected it. She's adorable though. She's quite adorable. They're adorable.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
Chartonis?
We've just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best choice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they've been very friendly to us. They've been very fair with us. And also, I'm just excited to meet new characters.
Please, lead the way.
How are you feeling?
How do you view the situation?
Can I say personally? Introducing, like, Finon already, I think him protecting his world was already great. But then also introducing him as a character who's, like, defending refugees and trying to free refugees and trying to get them to, like, you know, bring them back to the safety or whatever like this. I think it's an instantaneous way for me as a player to look at Finon and be like, okay, I can trust him. And then with Triby being also, and I think it's great writing as well to have Triby kind of be like, let's be diplomatic about this. You shouldn't have broken the weapons. You shouldn't have done this. It also showcases that Triby also has a mindset of like, we don't want to hurt outsiders. We have a very protective person of the people already in this world and someone who like doesn't want to hurt us and wants to reason with us. I feel like already like it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, instantaneously great writing to showcase that like at the very least for now, we can follow these characters. There's more to this Finon than meets the eye. He seems very like, yeah, powerful.
I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear. He's no ordinary person.
Could he be one of those people who were the Emanators?
He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it.
Ah.
Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force.
Okay. The appearance was suspiciously well timed.
Yes, the timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I suspected they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're clearly not pretending.
Yep.
For now, it's reasonable to assume that they're not on the same side as the attackers.
I think what that showcases is that there's probably some, if there's refugees and there's refugees being held prisoner and stuff like this, and there's also a spear that attacked us too, but now these two characters are helping us. Yeah, we could have a betrayal happen here with these characters 100%, but I also think that there's a good indication that it could be warring sides or factions of some kind. How is it even remotely possible that we share a common language? It's an interesting question.
I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps, like Eurilo 6, Amphoreus was served by the Silver Rail eons ago? But the databank would at least have some record on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual, too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech.
She has multiple Tribys, and they're all adorable. That's what I'll say. It's like, how do you know this? I saw it on the banner.
But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. As the saying goes, let's get moving like a blade through... You get the point.
Same, Dan Hong. I say the name Blade and I get choked up too. About your spear.
Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gained some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged Cloudpiercer.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like even though, like, you can ascertain this, but it's good to remind you of this too. The fact that they said so casually that they're going to repair the weapon means that they know how to repair the weapon.
Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned.
Let's keep going. So what we learned about this... was... Phanon had some sort of, like, incredible power. He was able to do this so quickly and so suddenly. We learned that there's something going on here with the attack on us, but we can assume that maybe they're not on the same side as whoever attacked us. The refugee stuff is very real. The whole thing with the common language thing, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but we're thinking maybe there was like a trailblazing mission here before, but that then there would be documents about it. And with the spear stuff, it showcases that there is like, it means that this place is nowhere near as primitive as we thought.
Is someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look. And remember, keep it friendly.
Sure. 100%. Yeah, man, these are all the refugees as well. You can see all the different outfits. It's definitely Greek culture, right? Are you okay? Jesus, man, they look so tired. As you would be. The refugees. They probably have to travel a great distance. May Yanis reveal our road. Yanis. The refugees. It's going to be a tough road ahead for them. And I'm glad they have someone like Phanon and Triby to protect them, at the very least. So there's someone arguing in the temple, they said. Whoa.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs
Chrysos
for help,
heirs.
to bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis,
Priests of Yanis,
born
the
as
passage
footless
titan?
birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
Wait, so the Chrysos heirs, and they are over the holy city. The Yanis is the passage titan, which is about footless birds. So I guess they're more nomads, maybe. So sticking in one place is something they don't want to do. Look at this statue over here that's broken down the back too.
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Nolus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
I'm going to take a picture of all these names. So Nikador is a force, so there is warring factions.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything.
Safety is more important than faith.
Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming.
No, I'm sorry. Safety is more important than your faith.
I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the gate of infinity.
So here, he wants to keep people in this temple because he believes it's safe here. But what I'm getting from this is that Virtus, because they're losing so many forces already, wants to make them safe and settle somewhere that's safe. Nolus does not believe this. He believes that if you go against your faith, that you lose everything. And he says nowhere's safe. But it's clear that like they're losing people right now.
Don't make this decision in haste.
Fine, on. He's going to get interrupted already.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir.
Chrysos heir.
But please, Respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
Here's the thing. You're choosing it. With immense pressure. Safety should always come before faith. So he said Chrysos heir. So he's the one he's one of the people they asked for help. So Phynon is from the city of where is it here? Their holy city. And they're not the same religion as the Passage Titan of Yanis. And the Strife Titan is the one who's attacking everyone. And the Passage Titan, Yanis, is protecting them. Or they believe they're protecting them. Again, I'm just going to take pictures of this just in case. Yeah, I never like that when where someone chooses for everybody like that. It sucks.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
So what we're getting here is that Triby and Phynon, I believe, are coming here from the Holy City to bring the refugees of the Passage Titan, Yanis, back to their city. Look at the freaking location here, man. The lighting is so beautiful.
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Phynon. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Phynon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here.
We are priests from Yasinopolis, armies of the Strife Titan. So that guy's, what's it called, Nick. So I'm going to keep looking back at his Nicodor's armies. So they're literally victims of murder and mass. I can't say it or YouTube will mark me, but you know what I mean. Destroyed their home, from the fleas across many lands and arrived here. It is what I've always, I know it's like it demeans it, but it genocide, and maybe. But they're destroying our homes, so it's literally just like, you know, forcing them to like be refugees. They are forced into being refugees. Already, the Strife Titan sucks.
A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akama, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Nolus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
So he was praying to Okama, and he just wanted time to maybe convince Nolus, but before they arrived. But they arrived so swiftly. Every place has their fair share of troubles. You're right here. Why isn't everyone out yet? You're right here. Why isn't everyone out yet? We can ask this. I don't think I would like to ask this to people who are clearly going through something that, like, you know, we've seen many times in our own lives, the idea of like a displacement. You know, there was a period of time in Ireland where, I know I always relate to Ireland, but we've been through a lot. There's a period of time in Ireland where 4 million people either had to leave our country or they died. Cut a whole situation. It was a famine that was, a lot of it was very forced. But let's not get into that fully. But it ended up having like half the population cut in half. It can only be like, and again, there's still situations going on now where people are like forced out of their homes and their world is taken from them and they're forced to travel to different countries. That's why I don't want to say every place has its fair share of troubles. I'd rather say, I'll say this because I know why they're not out, because this guy is like saying their faith is more important than their safety.
No idea what you're saying.
I think she, in her own stealth way, was saying like, hey, your right is here. Why aren't y'all coming?
The Elder spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Nolus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Nolus?
That is a crazy request. We just got here.
Triby will join you.
Okay, that makes sense.
She can also answer any questions you may have.
Perfect. Diplomat Triby. We'll take it from here. That's fine.
All right, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
Yep. I'm going to take another picture here, this as well. It's interesting what Virtus said as well. Like, how do you not know about the prophecy? Because again, I think what Finon's trying to do is trying to avoid everyone. I think Finon knows that we're kind of like, well, he does know we're from beyond the stars, but he doesn't want to worry people already, I think, of how far away we're from, you know, which makes sense.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Such an interesting start to the story. So what we have is, there is a faction war going. It's not a faction war. Clearly, from what they described, it's not a war. What's happening is that Nicodora's forces, the Strife Titan, is destroying people's homes and creating mass amounts of fleeing and creating a pool of refugees who have to escape and protect themselves from the horrors that are being imparted onto them. But the leader of this group, who is following Yanis, doesn't want them to go to the Holy City because they're like, it's against their religion, whereas it would actually be a safer place for them to be, but he believes that everyone is dangerous anyway, so what's the point of like going to a new place like this as well? It's very heavily religious implications here. Look at that lighting up there, it's gorgeous.
Don't worry about me. I'll stay behind to protect those in the area. Please, make haste.
Yeah, very heavy faction-based, very heavy religious implications. Diplomat Triby, how are you doing?
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you?
Yeah, why you got two different color boots?
As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
Sure.
But the road ahead is cut off.
Are you going to carry us and fly us across?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part.
New traversal method?
Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence please! We are about to summon a miracle.
That's some good voice acting as well. She has like they have an excitable vibe to them. While also still being very cute. Like, oh, sorry. Here we go. Listen to this. All right, silence, please.
All right, silence, please.
Love that. Love that. Very good voice acting.
We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin,
Law
declare
Titan.
us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past.
What? Again, I'm taking all these pictures, guys. Sorry.
We summon
Adorable.
thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory.
So there's multiple titans. I'm taking all these pictures just in case. Okay.
Once again, stir the ripples of
Oh
past
my god.
reverie.
Whoa, is that what the pink thing was doing? It like creates an image of the past? Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
And they're no longer here. Can they like, so what they're doing is, it seems like they're recreating aspects of the past to be able to gain passage over like a more current day broken down area. That's so interesting. So interesting. And then it turned, oh, like Triby like is...
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
What?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Sure. Oh my god, look at this.
As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
This looks incredible. And Triby's so calm about this. She's literally changed. Look at this. And like these boxes show like resources. There's like a cushion here for prayer maybe. No, there's not prayer. It's decadence.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can
No,
speak in
absolutely incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff.
But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Visually incredible too. Oh, that worries me. Too quiet. Too quiet worries me all the time. Another anchor crater. We're like in a big domain here. There's Nolus. Is he okay?
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat.
Does this like prove like almost instantly that like they need to get out of here?
The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Nolus.
Fair. Let's go.
Sam in position.
Sam in position. Yeah, like the visual aspects of the future into the past thing is already cool. But then, like, I guess, like, the implications of it means that there's something else going on here that, like, that pink thing can do. Is it a power that just Triby has, or is it, like, everyone who can do this? They have to call upon something there to actually get the power to work. It's, like, so interesting. Let's go.
You both have impressive fighting skills.
I improved her... Oh, thank you, Triby.
It would be better if I still had my weapon.
Dong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I do love that Triby's
Lend me
whole
your strength.
personality is that she's legitimately like a diplomat. Like, not literally, but like she's very like reasonable, you know? She doesn't want anyone to like be upset here.
Set the seas ablaze!
I'll never get over how cool that looks.
You chose the wrong enemy.
The image of it like fading to stone. It's almost like a fast forwarding into time almost,
This is
right?
more than a battle. This battle is unavoidable.
Actually gonna use
Lend me your
Hanya here.
strength.
Still in denial.
Hanya will actually help out quite a bit.
I'll see you off.
Firefly,
I
take
guess
forward.
that's
In
gone. Maybe
position.
not. Usually in boss battles, I love the way they do the image here with the Sam stuff. It's so cool.
You'll pay for this.
Joining the battle.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our
You were about
lives.
to die. Yeah, you can see all the Greek outfits here as well. It's very Greek.
Mr. Nolus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
That's... Don't subject your people to that, though. You know what I mean? It looks to me like you still prefer living. Yeah, you were about to die here right now. Because of your faith. And I love that Cell's saying this. Because here's the thing, it's like us priests would rather do this. That's fine. You stay here. Let everyone else leave.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Keill, the protector of the Holy
Keill.
City, is but a god from a foreign land.
I'm taking these pictures, guys. So all these different Titans.
But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
Trying to like reason with him here as well.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
What's your problem, buddy?
Don't you remember, Nolus?
Wait, should he remember?
Our name is Tribios.
Tribios.
What? You're the High Priest?
Triby is a high priest?
Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere
Oh my
tribal
God.
priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Nolus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you placed your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall underneath
100%.
the spear.
You gotta give him a chance. Yeah, so Triby's a high priest, and Nolus now almost is offended by himself. And I think it's trying to showcase that Nolus, like, you know, maybe thinks or speaks before he thinks, maybe, or maybe he just has an assumption about people. And again, here's the thing, I didn't know Triby was a high priest. You know what I mean? But now it makes sense why Triby is so diplomatic. You know what I mean? And so wise, you know?
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey.
Wait, what?
High Priest, please guide us once again
okay.
as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Nolus. I'm glad you're all right.
Can I say that I genuinely think that Nolus is a bit silly. I totally get following your faith. Look at the image at the back here, by the way. I love the smokiness of the stone structures. I totally get following your faith, 100%. But I think it's also important to note that, like, he was so willing to just let all these children be doomed over his faith. It's so silly.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods. But it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysos heirs.
His methods is going to save your lives, hopefully.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
So yeah, this is actually like a very heavy subject already. It's crazy how we just started off with a heavy subject.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered. And now we have even more. And now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
Let's go. So what is the end times people spoke of?
Just as the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world.
So they genuinely believe the world is going to end right now. The darn finality is still after me. Is this a sequel to Balebog? We're being very jokey now, aren't we?
Are you saying your civilization
This is a very serious topic. But then again, that's Stell, isn't it, I suppose?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Jesus. What are the Titans? So the world is coming to an end in their eyes. What are the Titans? Yeah, this is one of the most interesting things to me.
The ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
So, the Titans stand as the foes to the people that used to worship them? Is that it? So the Titans now, in some way, oppose humans. And who are the Chrysos heirs?
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
Okay. Prophetic... He's been very quick about this. What is the miracle performed earlier?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
So that's it's altering reality. That's what we were thinking as well, that it was doing something like that with the world. Yeah.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool. You can simply use it
Fion
well.
does seem like someone who, like, you know, the way he's saying this is even feels very casual. Yeah, the world's gonna end, you know? But I feel like that's his, like, again, action hero. He's like a more reputable Han Solo. Again, I'm not gonna apologize for this, especially as we're going into, like, a new world. I'm taking screenshots. There's gonna be a whole new action about, like, bouts of lore.
Your answers are too concise.
They're very... I agree. I said the two. They're very, like, casually short.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling
and sometimes
stories.
it happens. If you've been in this world for so long, like, explaining stuff can be very... Like, I'm a talker. I'm a yapper. So that I never have that issue because I might overtalk sometimes. But, like, I have met people who are, like, from a different location who, if you ask them, like, oh, what happens every week on Sunday... that I saw people, like, you know, all gathering down at the town square, and they might be like, oh, that's just the Sunday cheer time, where everyone just gathers to cheer, and then that's the end of it. It's like, yeah, but what? Explain a bit more, you know?
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either.
I actually think it's really nice that they're both trying to think of what they have to say here.
Right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? Yeah? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times.
I actually would not mind that whatsoever, especially culturally. No way. They're just doing it? I mean, I'm all for it.
Happiness abound in this lush land by God's
it's like storytelling.
chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast beheld by the 12
So
constellations.
is there like 12 titans?
3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided calamity's
So it's like the titans are like the gods of this world. This is what they created?
They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to
The smiles they have with each other too, this obviously means a lot to them as well. So they gave people happiness and love. It's like, it literally is like gods that created this whole world together.
Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole?
The rhyming here as well. I think it's a really cute, a beautiful culture, because I think that was a big part of Greek culture, and it's a big part of like a lot of cultures too, is like storytelling. I still think, I think in like Celtic countries like Scotland and Ireland, they still do that. A lot of storytelling stuff where they will stand in like the streets and with music in the background and actually, you know, tell a story and people sit around and listen to them. In fact, I know they do it in Ireland, where storytellers are still a huge thing.
Oh, great Keill, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall.
This is a great image as well. Looks amazing.
With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Forming a boiling river that flows through legacies of heroes who take their stand. Whoa.
Huh?
Okay, something else is happening here as well. Oh no, what is that? Because if everyone else is worried too, that's definitely worrying. What's that sound? Oh, whoa. Whoa. What is that? Are they like dinosaurs? Incredible.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone.
Man, really, really amazing creatures, like new creatures. They look like dinosaurs. But I think also at the same time too, like it's important to note that like, it's kind of sad too that everyone was so scared what that could be. They're going through so much hardships. Look at these big creatures here. We're just like, yeah, Dong's like, yeah, I guess we're going. Guys, I actually think this is a perfect place to end the first video of Amphoreus before we go into stuff, probably much heavier stuff as well. Look at this image here as well. Look at these guys over here, these big boys. These dinos, what they call dromas. So incredible, guys. Legitimately, this is, I think, the heaviest start we've had to any world so far. I think it's the heaviest. To me, it is anyway. Because if you think of it, like, you know, Balebog, we started off with Sambo. You know what I mean? Like, not that that's a bad start. It's just at different starts, right? With Xian Shou, like we didn't start off this heavy. With Penacony, we definitely didn't start off heavy like that. This is a heavy start with a lot of serious implications already. It's a really serious story. It really is to me. And not only all that stuff, it's so beautiful and so great as well. Like all the locations, the world itself, how they're building it is so pretty too. I'm actually like really, really impressed already with like how the presence of this place is. Like the location itself, like whether it be like this, we can go back here and check it out. We can, like the architecture, the music that is like very subtle but still very like imposing. How beautiful these locations are, the lighting, as I said, the architecture, the world building surrounding it, the characters we met so far. It's all been like really, really great so far. And actually, like I think we could like stand right here and have a little chat about everything we've seen so far. Oh, we can't do that. We can stand here and like Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit anyway and come back, so it's not like that big of a deal anyway. But yeah, we can pause and save. I do like how they do that.
To think of it, I haven't chatted with Sonny in ages.
We know you haven't.
Let's go see what he's
We
up
know
to.
you haven't. Look at that, man. Let's do this here. Yep. Let's talk about this. As I said, we've come to a world that has a very imposing feeling to it. And it seems to be based off of a lot of like Greek culture, it seems like. But there's obviously a lot of stuff that they're putting in themselves there as well. That is obviously their own implications, their own belief system. And as you said, a heavy story that's involved in this too. We arrived on this planet, the first thing that happened to us was an attack. Or you could say defense as well, but we have to see what happened there. A spear instantly hit us. And I think that's an important thing to know. This wasn't a situation where like we came to the planet and we were attacked afterwards. The second we hit the atmosphere, boom. The second. Which already implies a lot of danger here as well. We got a hint of like the power that is on display here too, but we got to learn about more of it later on with Triby as well. Which that power on display is the power to, I guess, like augment reality between the past and the present, which actually allows us to like get through certain areas because they remember the past. It'd be kind of like you know, if there's not a doorway there or something, or a doorway is destroyed, but we have it here. Like, say there was a pillar in front of us that we couldn't get past. This pink thing changed our reality, or what we saw reality as, and allowed us through. And I think it's actually a really, really cool part of that as well. This location's amazing. When we enter this area, the fogginess of the area, and I think actually like I actually find the place that's more broken down to be even prettier than the location that looks like in the past, because there's such a dark, foggy vibe to this area, but it's actually like really gorgeous at the same time too. Like, as I said, the black kind of like craggy mountains and the heaviness of this location with like the moonlight shine. I know it's not moonlight, but I think it actually could be like just like whatever natural lighting there is. The statue in the distance, the architecture, the murals, the paintings, the statues, all of this has such a beautifully imposing feeling to it that actually is just so gorgeous to look at, but also has like such a presence that was making my heart pound as well. It's so gorgeous. We met Finon and Triby. And Finon and Triby, I think, are great character introductions. We obviously like had this battle with these stone creatures that Finon stepped in to kind of like see if we were friend or foe, and he like, I think it's actually a really cool way to introduce a character like this, not just in like terms of dialogue, but like how he smiled at us and like disarmed us easily. I love the way Dan Hong tried to fight him, but then obviously like he knocked his spear out of his hand, because it shows that Dan Hong was ready to defend himself as well, but also Finon has the power to be able to disarm us like that quickly. It showcases how powerful he definitely could be as well. Triby comes along then afterwards though and kind of like tries to smooth everything out as well. But I kind of understand why Finon kind of like tried to like defend his area. It's a scary thing. You don't know who we are, what we stand for, what we could be standing for. So him defending, you know, the refugees makes perfect sense. And that seems to be what they're doing right now. Just before we go any further, Triby is a character very adorable. We found out what they're a high priest, but they already seemed very diplomatic and very smart, so it makes sense that they're a high priest. Finon as a character, again, I said looked like a hero or like a movie hero, and has the vibe of like a very, I think of like a reputable, clean Han Solo almost is the way I put it. But I also instantly felt like a connection to these characters, not because of their character yet, because I need to know who they are more, but I think also because their goal seems very virtuous, for now anyway. Like whenever I hear someone's like, oh, we're helping the refugees get to safety, I'm like, yeah. F yeah. What an instantaneous way of showcasing that you have a care in your heart. You know what I mean? Instantaneously. So Finon is already a character who I want to get to know at least more in this story too. And I actually quite like his design. I think it's very clean, but I think it's intentionally supposed to be kind of like a very clean, heroic design. Especially if someone's called like a person that's from like a place called the Holy City as well. We learned that, yeah, the refugees are on the run because their homes were destroyed and their towns were destroyed by, I think it was called Nicodor? We have a lot of the information here as well. We can just look over it too, if we need to. But it was like actually like pretty great stuff. Like, I think it's actually here as well. When I say great stuff, I mean like it's a great way of like showcasing like a heavy story so quickly, but like it's a very like, as I said, heavy. It's very heavy to start off with, because we learned that there's like a lot of religious implications here. There's like a worshipping system here. There's as we learned also, there's like craftsmanship or modern technology. They speak our language. There's a lot of stuff we're learning here about this place as well. But as you can see here as well, we saw the Cryosairs, which is where Phanon is from, which is from the Holy City. The priests of Janus, which I think is also what. Not only is what Nolus is, but is also what Triby is a priest of Janus, the Passage Titan. He was kind of being very stubborn about leaving because he didn't want to leave because it wasn't part of their like religion, I guess, as well. Virtuous was talking about like losing people to again. It was called the Strife Titan, which is Nicodor's forces. But Nolus kind of believed, hey, I don't want to move everyone because we're going to die anyway. That's what people believe because it is like the end times. People believe in this thing called the end times. He believed that they were getting the protection of Janus, but obviously that's what people kind of disagreed with as well. Nolus was I think being very stubborn. Obviously, it showcases that the religious aspects and the worshipping aspects and their beliefs weigh heavily upon them. So it seems like something they don't want to like leave behind or go against in some way, shape, or form. Here we had like more talk about like the stuff with the elders. Talk about the end times, which means that things are going to be like it's literally what. So far, all we know is that literally what it says. Everyone is going to die. The world is going to end. That's all we really know about it now. But obviously, we got a little bit more from Triby in that kind of like poem there, which I actually think is like a really interesting way, like the kind of spoken word poems you had later on as well. Virtuous also said he said a prayer to Okema. And Okema is the... I think might be the maybe I don't remember that exactly. Yeah, here they mentioned the Time Titan Oronix. They mentioned the World-Bearing Titan Keill. So there's all these different Titans that they mentioned as well. And here was the questions that we got answered as well. We asked, he said, just as implies it's a strife before the world meets its end. And he says it's like the whole world's going to come to an end. What are the Titans? The ancient gods of Amphoreus, once worshipped by humanity, but now they stand as their foes. Again, very vague. Who are the Cryosairs? They're prophetic deliverers, so they seem to deal with the prophecy. But they have golden blood coursing through their veins, whatever that means. Maybe they have like a they've inherited something for the gods, something like that as well. And the miracle that was performed earlier is to awaken shadows of the past and change reality so that we can see. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that we can see the past and pass through these areas in a better way so we don't get trapped in certain areas. So again, Triby sees it as some sort of miracle, 100%. And this was the poem that was said as well. So it's happiness in lush land by the chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast beheld by the 12 constellations. So this is the 12 titans. 3 carved the heavens, so 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate, so 3 created like the idea of fate. 3 molded life, so 3 of them created life, and 3 guided calamity's gate. So is that 3 people who like created calamity? Like created destruction? They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. So they believed the world wasn't like that great, so they were like, yeah, let's make them ability to be happy. They can sing songs and they can love each other as well. You saw people smiling, even the refugees were smiling at that moment too, because they were like, oh, that's something that we truly believe. And then it's like, thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's soul to line the steps of living as a whole? So Keill is the father of it all. He seems to be the leader of this. The world-bearing titan. So maybe he's the one who bears the weight of this whole world. With light of the dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills upon the land. Is that the blood, golden ichor? Forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of the heroes who take their stand. So forms the blood. So is it the blood from the world-bearing titan, maybe? And that's what they were saying earlier. What did they call it? the profiters, the so there's so many terms already. We're just getting used to this as well. What was the term? Sorry. The term was Chrysos heirs. So Chrysos heirs might be the ones who are the heirs of the gold of the world-bearing Titan's golden ichor. Right? At least that's what again, we're going to learn more as we're going forward. We're only ascertaining what we're learning now. Right? We're only ascertaining like from like a bare minimum of what we learned now, which I think is okay, which I actually kind of like. Because it's one of those things where like we're starting a new area, you know? And Ichor is like, it is like blood of the gods. It is like a part of the gods. So I wonder if like Chrysos heirs are literally inheritors of the blood of the gods. So that's what Phynon might be, an inheritor of the blood of the world-bearing Titan. So what we can ascertain from this whole thing, from this whole story, there is a stuff going on right now with the Strife Titan, which is Nicodor, right? They said it over here. Nicodor's forces, who are attacking people who are followers of Yanis, forcing them to leave their homes. The arrow of the Chrysos heir, the Chrysos heirs want to bring these people to safety. And also there's also a high priest of Yanis, I think, in Triby, who wants to bring them to safety as well. There's a prophecy that the world is ending at some point as well, that everyone's going to die. The Chrysos heir seems to be inheritors of the blood of the gods. And yeah, I think that's what we're getting from this. This is like the overarching story. There's obviously like deeper stuff we're going to learn as we're going forward as well. I think that one of the biggest things here is what we're going to expand upon is this stuff here as well. Like that the Titans now go against humans. That the world is ending. The Chrysos heirs. And the miracle that we've been seeing so far. The idea of like being able to warp back and forth between the past and the present is going to be a huge deal, I think, because that's going to showcase a lot of mechanic stuff in this game, but also maybe going to be a deeper part of the actual world. And I wonder if that is from the Time Titan, which is called Oronix. So I wonder if Oronix gives us this, lift thy curtain of the memory. We summon the Oronix to lift thy curtain of thy memory. So I wonder if Oronix makes this possible. Again, the idea of the Titans is so cool. The idea of 12 Titans who are like a big part of this world, and then one world-bearing Titan in Kepler. I think, again, I'm Keill. Kepler is the K-pop group. What going forward, it's probably going to get complicated. It's probably going to get messy, but already it's heavy. Like the story of like refugees like trying to escape their land and trying to like not be killed and murdered is already a heavy thing. So it's already heavy. So I can only imagine it getting heavier, honestly. So yeah, summary of everything. There is a displacement going on of refugees from the forces of Nicodor who are causing this. The Chrysos heirs want to protect people within the holy city. There is a prophecy that the world is going to end at some point. There was 12 Titans who created the world and one world-bearing Titan. There is a power that makes people go back and forth between in the reality between past and present. As I said, the world is going to be ending, and there is a feeling that the Titans now oppose humans rather than standing alongside them. And we met Phynon and Triby, who one of them is a Chrysos heir, one of them seems to be a high priest. That's the first two characters we're meeting here in terms of like named banner characters, and I can only imagine the other characters are going to beat as well. That's what I give in this estimation so far. I love this. I think it's absolutely incredible in terms of a story. It's already very, as I said, it's very impactful, and already I care so much. I want to see these refugees to safety. I want to see a resolution happen. I want to see where this world-ending stuff goes to, and I think that's also already a strong thing when it comes to the stuff with this place so far, is that already I'm like, I need to know more. That's important. I think when it comes to a story like this, being like, I want to know more is better than this is a law. Because it is a law, but that's why I took a lot of screenshots. But I think my understanding of it's not terrible so far, but we're going to expand upon it. But I like to have the baseline done. So we have a baseline understanding of what's happening. Then we're going to go forward with the other stuff as well. Guys, I really love this first part here. I think the place is beautiful. Meeting the characters are so awesome. As I said, it has a very imposing feeling to this world, and also a very beautiful aspect too. And we haven't even seen the full world yet. We've only been in the first area. Let's see where everything goes. Another episode will be on Saturday. I have toyed with the idea of some weeks doing 3 episodes. I think that might actually be a good idea, especially since Amphoreus is so big. So we might have an extra hour-long episode this week. I just have to think about it because it's one of those things where like sometimes Genshin has slower weeks, so I think it might be a good idea if we have like off weeks in Genshin instead of just like being like, oh, let's come up with a Genshin idea. If I don't have any Genshin ideas, it might be a good idea to do 3 Honkai Star Rail videos a week. Well, we'll see how it goes and do 1 Genshin video or something like that. But obviously when Genshin comes out with new stuff like the Lantern Rite or the new Archon quests or any event, it's going to go back to 2. That's the way it goes. But guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for supporting me so far. I'm actually having a great time with this. This is beautiful already. Feanor is a beautiful character. Triby is such an interesting design as well.
Will you be joining us? Then it's settled.
Of my Patreon. That being Typhar 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Yassassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Hyde Kasparian, Jared Beano, Neo Sharite, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, Wargamma 7, Blasco, and Lusanagi. See you guys very soon.